Okay. The lesson we are going to start is remains patient when experiencing harm. Okay. There is a word patience or patient. Okay. It mean in Urdu we can say it's sabr. Okay. So we have to be patient whenever we are experiencing any issues or problem. Yes, Ayan, what do you want to say?
Sir, I am saying that your volume is coming very low.
Yes, your voice is also coming very low. Okay. Now the voice is coming clearly or not?
It is coming
Yes, sir.
clear.
Okay. Okay. So the topic is there. Okay. Let me pick the paragraph. Okay. The paragraph is there. So, Ayan, can you read this one?
Okay, sir. I
Okay.
should keep patient upon the harm that I may receive from people, endure, suffer, beginning wronged by others. Follow the steps of the Prophet ﷺ and say to anyone who does evil, transgress, tra,
Transgresses.
tran-
Transgresses.
transgresses, goes beyond the limits of something, harms, abhors, or insults me, may Allah forgive you.
Okay. Okay. So if you see in this paragraph, I should keep patient upon the harm. Okay. There is a word I. Here the I means the Muslim Ummah, the Muslim community. Here the I or we should keep patient. We have to do the sabr upon the harm that we may receive from the people. Okay, why do we have to be patient? Because Allah is saying this thing. So we should have to be patient upon the harm or the loss that we may receive from the people. Endure. Okay, endure. The word endure means suffer. I write the meaning of those words here so that it will be easy for you to understand. So I should keep patient upon the harm that I may receive from people, endure being wronged by others. So, endure means suffered. So, I being suffered because of others, follow the steps of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and say to anyone who does evil. Follow the steps of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and say to anyone who does evil. Okay, what you have to say? You have to say to everyone. You have to say, May Allah forgive you. Whom do you have to say? You have to say the thing to those who does evil to you, who transgresses. The word transgresses means someone go beyond the limits of something. It means that someone crossing the limits of decency. So it's a transgresses. So someone to anyone who does the evil or transgresses or do harms and abuses, the misuse, the opposite of the misuse is abuse or insults me. So whosoever does the evil thing, transgresses, harm, or abuse, or insult anyone, we always have to say, May Allah forgive you. Because Allah will give the reward or the punishment on these things. All these things will be decided by the Allah, but this is also mentioned in the Quran. See, the thing which we read above is also mentioned in the Quran. It's mentioned there. So, what we have to always say, we always have to say, May Allah forgive you. May Allah forgive you whatsoever you have done. May Allah forgive you. So in this way, the whole thing is goes towards the Allah. Okay, and we don't need to take care of anything. Now we are sending this thing to Allah that Allah may forgive you. Okay, so we always have to be patient in the times of problem or the issues. Understand everyone?
Yes,
Everyone
sir.
understand this
Yes,
thing?
sir.
Okay. Now we are moving towards the next one. Okay, Afan, can you read this one? The translation, the Quranic verse we see is the translation of this thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, kindly read this one.
By time indeed, mankind is in loss expert for those who have believed and done right deed
Right, yes.
and avoids each other each other to truth and ad- advised each other to petty
Patience.
sa-
Patience.
sa-
Patience. Okay, the word patience means in Urdu we
patience.
can say it's sabr. Okay, so the word patience or patient both are related to each other. So in this Quranic translation, the Quranic translation we saw at the above, that means is by time. Indeed, indeed, here indeed means ultimately mankind is in loss except for those. Okay, so mankind is in loss except for those who have believed on Allah and done righteous deeds, done the right works, and advised each other to truth and advised each other to patience. So Allah is saying that by the time indeed mankind is lost, okay, when the humans are in loss, but only those people are safe. Who those people are? Those people are those who have believed on Allah and always done the right things. The word righteous means the right one, and deeds means the work related to the Islam, or done the right thing which Allah ordered us and advise this thing. These people done the good things and also advise these good things to each other to truth and advise each other to truth and also advise each other to be patience. Okay, to do the patience. So in this way the Allah is saying this thing. So the thing which we have discussed above is mentioned in the Quran, and we are not saying this thing from us. It's mentioned in the Surah Al Asr. Okay, so this is the thing which is mentioned in the Quran, that we have to be patient on the problems and the issues we face, and ultimately the people who do the right thing and the people who tell each other about that, always be the truthful and always be patient, because the problem will be resolved by the Allah soon. So this belief will give the relaxation or in your heart. So whenever you found any problem or issues, always ask Allah for help, and remember the time when you don't have this problem. So when you don't have this problem, now the problem is comes, so Allah will resolve the things, and again will you will get the normal thing. So this thing is called as the patience one. Okay, so everybody understand this thing?
No, sir, can you repeat, please?
Yes, sir.
Ashal, what you don't understand?
No, sir, I understand. Sorry.
Okay, I'm again giving you the review so that if some points are left, so you will get to understand. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir, thank you.
in this we are discussing that ultimately Allah is saying that by the time indeed mankind is in loss. Okay, everyone is in loss, but only those person are not in loss. Okay, what those person are, except for those who believed on Allah and always done the righteous deeds, always done the right task, jobs, or the work, and advise each other to be the truthful. The persons, those who always done the right things and always advise each other that always say the truth and always be with the truthfulness and always advise other to be patient or always do the patience. These people were not in loss. The Allah has mentioned this thing. In the first paragraph, we see this thing that with the because of the wrongdoings of the people, we should just have to say them, may Allah forgive you. Why do we have to say this thing? Because in this way we are putting our issue in front of Allah, that now Allah will resolve it. So that the person who does evil to anyone, okay, do or go beyond to the limits of anything, transgresses means go beyond the limits of anything, or give harm, okay, okay, do abuses, okay, or insults me or someone. This paragraph is basically just showing that for the Muslim ummah or the community, that whenever when a single person or two persons, 10 persons, one nation, country, or the city, whenever whosoever feel this thing, they just they just have to be patient and just believe on Allah, that Allah said this thing, that mankind is in loss except for those who have believed and done righteous deed. So whosoever is in the problem, whenever that person believe and ask Allah to resolve the problem, Allah will surely help him. Because our belief is that Allah will help us in any condition. Okay. So, and two more people will be saved. What those two more types are? Those who advise each others to truth and those who advise others to be patient at the time of the problem. Now, everybody understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's move to the what's the next one? Hassan, can you read this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In this surah, an oath promise has been sworn, determined to remain in the role. By the time to impress the point that man is in sheer determined to remain in the role slash complete fully. Loss and only those people are an exception from the loss who are characterized by four qualities: faith, righteous deeds, exhorting, strongly encourage others slash someone one another to truth, exhorting one another to patience.
Okay. So in this surah Al Asr, the Quranic verse we read the translation. In this surah, an oath has been sworn. So the word oath means the promise. Okay, in exact meaning, it's a halaf. Okay, so whosoever breaks the promise of this type of oath, that person would be very much punishable by the Allah. Okay, so it's a oath. In this surat, an oath has been sworn. I put the meaning there. Okay, the meaning of oath is promise. The meaning of sworn is determined to remain in the role. For example, what is the role of the Muslim? Is to respect other, pray 5 times a day, believe on the Allah, believe on the Prophet Muhammad, and believe and do the work on the five basic pillars of Islam. Okay, so that person is a Muslim. So this is the role of a Muslim. So whenever the person say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, so it means that the person is taking an oath that the Allah is one, and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last messenger of the Allah. Whosoever is not believe on that thing, that person is basically getting out of the role of the Muslim. So, sworn means determined to remain in the role by the time. So, if you read this sentence without the meaning, in this surah, an oath has been sworn by the time to impress the point that man is in sheer loss. The word sheer means complete. I mistakenly write the meaning of that sworn in the sheer. So, the sheer means completely or fully. That person is in the complete or the full loss, and only those people are an exception from the loss who are characterized by four qualities. So, in this surat, an oath has been sworn. Okay, the promise has been taken by the time to impress the point that man is in full loss. Okay, but only those people are be saved from that loss which are contain these characters. Okay, or what these characters are? It's a faith. Our iman is our faith. Okay, so people normally think the faith or iman is very much easy. It's not that much easy, because our half iman is cleanliness. Okay, if someone is not clean, he do everything. He gives charity, he help other, he respect others, he make people happy around him. Okay, but if that person is not clean, that the half iman or the half faith is not there. So, in this way, we have to clean everyone. If the person remains clean but never talk to anyone, always do the fighting with others, do not respect others, so that person is losing his or her half faith. So, the first thing is faith. The person who have a iman or the faith is the first characteristic to be the one who are getting exception from the loss. The second one is the righteous deeds. The righteous deeds is the thing which are halal by the Allah, which are the made halal by the Allah. Righteous means the right one. The deed means the things which are allowed or permissible by the Allah. So the person who believe on the right things, that person will also be the will also be in the among those people which will be saved from the loss. Then the third point, exalting. Exalting one another about truth. Okay, so I put the meaning of exhorting there for you. So what is the meaning of the exhorting? The meaning of the exhorting is strongly encourage or motivate other or someone. Okay, motivating someone to where? Motivating someone or encourage other towards truth. Okay, whenever someone is motivating others towards the truth, that always be truthful to your parents, to your friends, to the people near you, always be truthful to them, so that person is also be the among those people those who are getting the profit. Okay, so exhorting one another to be patient. So exhorting, I put the meaning there. So strongly motivate each one, every other people to be patient, to do sabr at the time of the problem or the issue. So be patient and be believe and rely on the Allah. Allah will surely that problem resolve that problem as soon as possible. So these are the four characteristics of a person, those who will not be in loss and will get the exception from the laws: those who have faith, those who do the right work, those who motivate other towards the truth, those who motivate other towards the patience. So how many characters are there? Four characters are there in the Surah Al-Asr. Four characters are there, four qualities are there in the Surah Al-Asr, in which the person, those who believe or have these four qualities, that person will be among those people, those who will get the profit or those who will not be in the loss. Everybody understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any question right until now?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, no any question?
No.
Okay,
No, sir.
so along with it, there is one assignment uploaded there for you in the class light.
I'll do the assignment.
Okay, one
I will do
assignment
the
is
assignment.
uploaded there in the class light. It's available there. It's easy. It's easy. If you have any difficulty or any question, you guys can ask me. And if you guys don't have any question, you guys can open the assignment and do the assignment.